So this video is going to focus on graduation requirements. What do you need in order to earn your high school diploma? So we're going to focus on the three main components of graduation requirements that you must meet in order to get your high school diploma. Okay, and the first requirement is meeting standard on your current state testing or completing a graduation pathway. Okay, so that state testing is your SBA or your SBAC. You do need to take the SBAC in high school, and you need to really try your best on it. Make sure that you take it seriously. Most students are going to meet their graduation pathway through the SBAC. So when you do take that, take it seriously. Make sure you get a good night's sleep. If students do not meet standard in English or math, you're going to work one-on-one with your school counselor to complete a graduation pathway different than the SBAC. You will take the SBAC, but if you do not pass state testing requirements, then you're going to meet with your counselor and talk about different graduation pathway to meet that requirement for high school. Okay. The second requirement is the high school and beyond plan. So the high school and beyond plan is a state requirement in order to graduate. So when I was in high school, I did the high school and beyond plan in order to graduate. All students must have a high school and beyond plan. You work on that each year in high school. And you're going to do it this year in homeroom. You're going to have your high school and beyond plan lessons, and you work on that. And then when you're a senior, you get it checked off as complete with your school counselor in order to graduate. So put time and effort into that high school and beyond plan. It is a tool for you as a student to use to make sure that you're taking the right classes to graduate, to help you map out what classes will meet your future plans and goals, what jobs you'd like to go into, things like personality assessment, career assessments, all different types of great information for not only graduating high school, as well as your future plans, whether that's college, whether that's trade school, whether that's going into the workforce, and how to get there, what you need to get there. So take that high school beyond plan seriously. It's a tool for you as a student, and you must do it in order to graduate. The third requirement is credits. You have to have certain credits in order to graduate. There's different credit requirement areas in order to graduate, such as English, history, math, electives, PE. So let's go over the credit requirement to graduate, that third big piece of graduation. Okay, so high school credits. What is a credit? Each class has zero point 0.5 credit, right? So you take 14 classes each year, or 7 per semester. So you have the opportunity to earn 7 credits per school year. Each class is half of a credit, and you have to meet a minimum percentage to earn that credit. So a D, 60% or better, gives you the credit requirement. If you get below a 60% or you fail the class, you do not earn the credit. So you need at least 60% to earn half of the credit for that class. How many credits do you need to graduate? So you need 26 credits in order to graduate. And that's not 26 credits of PE in order to graduate. You have to have 26 credits in different areas in high school in order to graduate. So you earn it by getting a 60% or better. And 60% is the minimum. That's the min. That's the minimum in order to earn the credit for the class. All right, so we're going to take a look at this. You can find your graduation requirements in your Skyward. You can't pull it up on your phone. It has to be on your computer. As well as you can look at your graduation requirements in your high school and beyond plan. So this is what it looks like on your Skyward. For example, let's look at English. You need 4 credits of English in order to graduate. English 9, English 10, English 11, English 12. So for example, if you do not pass an English class or a math class, we're going to recommend that you do things like summer school to make up the credit requirement for that subject area. So this is a good tool to help you plan and look at in your own Skyward. Okay, well, what do I have complete? What do I have in progress? What do I have remaining? And in your high school and beyond plan, you're going to map out your 4 years and what classes you have taken and what classes you are going to take to meet the credit requirements for graduating high school. For example, you need a health class to graduate. You need 3 credits or 3 classes or 1.5 credits of PE in order to graduate. There's science requirements, there's math requirements. So each subject area has different requirements in order to graduate. As well as in your high school and beyond plan, you're going to work on creating what classes you need to take towards your pathway. So, for example, this is a copy of sample 4-year course plans. This is in the course catalog of the high school website. You can find it in the counseling center. This is just the course catalog. In the course catalog, they have sample 4-year course plans. So, for example, if your plan is to go to a 4-year university, you have to make sure that you are taking certain classes in order to meet the university requirements. And you work with your counselor one on one during times like registration to make sure you're in the right classes towards your pathway. So, for example, if you plan on going to a 4-year university, you have to take classes in high school, such as Algebra 2, which is a requirement, classes like chemistry or physics, which is a science requirement for universities. And you work with your counselor one on one to make sure you're in the right classes towards whatever your pathway is towards graduation and after high school. So let's go back here. You have to meet certain credit areas in order to graduate. So you need 26 credits in order to graduate. You have to earn at least a 60% in order to earn the credit, and each class is worth half of a credit. You actually are getting credit right now in homeroom. Homeroom is giving you 0.25 of a credit or half a credit per school year for just coming, participating, and doing your homeroom class. So actually this year you have the opportunity to earn 7.5 credits in order to graduate. So your 3 main graduation requirements are state testing your graduation pathway, completing your high school and beyond plan, and the high school credit requirement in order to graduate. Those are the 3 main areas in order to earn your high school diploma. You can also find all the graduation requirements in order to graduate on the high school website. So I'm just in the counseling tab, went to counseling center, and then I went to right here on the right hand side, graduation requirements. This has a list of all the requirements in order to graduate: credits, pathways, and high school and beyond plan. 3 main requirements in order to get your high school diploma.